know that we're here today to talk about our young adults and the important documents they need. I had my cute little hat on earlier, which I'm going to put back on because our kids just graduated from college, right? And so what are the things that we need to know when they are no longer living at home with us and they might be far away and this isn't working, so I'm going to take that off. This is like the comedy show. Anyway, so to make sure that you are aware of what is needed when your children are no longer your babies, they are now your adult, young children. They need super important documents that will take care of business if something happens to them. And we're going to talk about our package. It's called the ICE package in case of emergency. AmeriEstate's been doing this for a lot of years and making sure that we talk to our clients about their young adults and when they turn 18, why it's important to have these documents, because you can no longer talk to doctors on their behalf anymore. You can no longer handle their financial or their personal situations if they end up getting into a car accident or they're ending up in the hospital. It's super important that you have the proper documents in place so you can conduct business on their behalf. And I want to make sure that you're understanding that this is a big shift. And most young adults and most parents who have children that are going off to college, they don't think about this part. And you're going to realize that, oh my gosh, what if my kid ends up in the hospital? What if my kid has some legal situations that go on and they can't handle them for themselves? You're going to need these documents, and they're called powers of attorney. The first one is a power of attorney for financial affairs. And the next one is called an advanced healthcare directive. So the financial affair power of attorney is going to be a super important document for things like, I had a situation where a client of mine's daughter did not have these documents and she ended up totaling her car and the car went to the impound. And the impound would not allow my girlfriend to get access to her daughter's car or even take it out of the impound. So actually that was about $100 a day keeping that car in there. So we ended up having to rush around and get a power of attorney in place for her while she was in the hospital, and it wasn't a good situation. And then she was able to go and get access to the car and stop those daily payments going on from the impound place. The power of attorney for healthcare, which is also called an advanced healthcare directive, that is important for doctors and nurses to talk to you, their parents, on your child's behalf. Because again, once they turn 18, you need to have these documents for others so you can talk to others on your child's behalf. And within the healthcare directive and even in the financial power of attorney, they have the HIPAA authorization. I'm sure you all have heard about that. Every time you go to the hospital for yourselves, you have to sign the HIPAA authorization, right? And that allows others to give information to you about your child. It's your child releasing that HIPAA. So the financial advisors they might have, or a tax advisor, or the impound people can talk to you on their behalf. And also within this package is what's called the in case of emergency card. This is my daughter's card, actually, and this is a wallet card that comes with our ICE package. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our special offer as well at the end of this seminar or webinar, what we're offering. But this wallet card will house your child's healthcare directive kind of in the cloud. So if your child ends up in the emergency room or the hospital or something like that, the doctors can access this. It could be on their phone or it could be in their wallet, and there's a special code and phone number in here for them to get your child's healthcare directive sent directly to them via fax or an email. So that's why this card is important for your child to have on them, because it's like carrying your healthcare directive in your back pocket. Okay, so just want to make sure that, you know, your kids are going to Europe, they're traveling around, they're having a good time, they're going on spring break. They're going to be walking around with their healthcare directive on them. Okay, and so we have designed this package for 4 years. Okay, because our children are probably going to be in school for 4 years. Mine will be a little bit longer, but most of us were thinking our kids are going to be in college or doing something from 18 to 24-ish. So the ICE package includes 4 years of the DocuBank wallet card and the access to the healthcare directive electronically. Okay, so that's what the ICE package is about. And the thing that you want to know is, if anybody accesses your child's healthcare directive card or this ICE card that I showed you, you are going to get notified immediately. And that's part of the program, is all of a sudden you'll get a text or an email saying, hey, somebody's accessed your child's healthcare directive and their card, and you will get notified, so you will know who do you call, what's happening. You're going to be immediately notified. So that's super important. We want to make sure that, you know, if our kids are running around, that we also can if they're just out and about or they're spring break, that we are informed if something tragic happens to them and we need to step in and find out what's going on. So our goal here is to make this process simple for you, and get these documents sent to you, or maybe your kids haven't started school yet, to get them to sign their healthcare directives and their power of attorney for financial affairs. It's something that comes in a nice package. We're going to prep those documents. We're going to mail them to you, and when your child comes home from school, or maybe they haven't started yet, you're going to get those signed, notarized, and witnessed, and then we're going to sign them up for the DocuBank program. So just let us know if this is something that you want to look into. You're welcome to call us at 1-800-235-0963, or you can go to AmeriEstate.com, check out the website. You can get a little more information on the ICE card. And we also have a great promotion. If you're here today and you have more than one child, a lot of us have more than one child. I have one, but I know a lot of people have 2, 3, maybe a couple kids going to college right now that are young adults. So I want to share this offer with you. If you buy one, we have the second one 50% off. So the package for the healthcare directive, for financial affairs, the ICE card, and the HIPAA release includes 4 years of the healthcare directive actively staying active and accessible to doctors and hospitals. So that's $350. And then if you would like to add an extra kit on that, it'll be half of that, $175. So that's an awesome opportunity for you to jump on in and get that going. Maybe you have a friend. Maybe you have one child in college, but maybe you have a friend who also has a child in college. You could do that promo together. So just know that now would be a really good time to take advantage of that offer, because they're usually $350 a piece per person for our young adults. So mention the buy one, get second half off that you join the webinar, and we'll be sure to get you in touch with our advisors to get you started on behalf of your child. All right, so thank you for joining me today, and for being patient with my technology and not having my headset on. And I look forward to hopefully hearing from you and getting you and your young adults started with this very important service from AmeriEstate Legal Plan. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.